PowerPoint slide. Give it a few seconds because there's a bit of a delay. I'm actually using Google technology because Google actually pioneered a new technology called Google Hangouts, which is a pretty amazing technology, and that's what I use to do the webinars. It's way better than GoToWebinar. It automatically records the session. It's really good. So you'll see it start to come on in a few seconds. PowerPoint slide. And now you can hear my voice as well. There's a bit of a delay. Let me mute myself. I'm actually using Google technology. So now what's happening is, Patsy, I'm broadcasting from my screen. So what I'll do now is I'm going to simply make this, just a second, I'm going to take that PowerPoint and I'm going to make it full screen mode. And at this point, what I'll do is I'll go to slideshow. I'll go to from current slide. So in a few seconds, they should actually go into a full screen mode. There's a bit of a delay between when I do something and when people see it. That's the only glitch, I think. I don't know if you want to call it a glitch, but that's the only problem I think you and I might run into, because when you talk, there's going to be a 5 or 6 second delay after you say something and after the slide shows up. I mean, I personally don't see that as being a problem, simply because you have enough content and you can sort of you can talk your way through it. You don't see that being a problem, right? Yeah, so when you and I are talking, all the attendees will have a phone number that they'll be able to call in and listen to you and me talk, just like you and I are talking. So right now I'm calling you direct, but for the actual webinar, the attendees will see what you see on your screen here, which is, I'll take care of forwarding the slides from one slide to another. So you don't have to worry about that. The only thing you have to focus on, quite honestly, is simply, speaking. And when you speak, it's like, yeah, when you speak, it's just a matter of me making sure that the slides are displayed correctly. So that's pretty much it. Any questions based on everything I've discussed so far? That's correct. That's correct. So basically, yeah, you're not going to see me. That is, that's me. I accidentally switched on my webcam. You're not going to see me. What the attendees are going to see is they're going to see these slides. Yeah, and they'll hear you and me talking. That's it. So I think that's simple for you, right? Yeah. I just wanted to walk you through this so that you understand. As well. So there's a lot to go through, Patsy, and you know more than anybody that 40 minutes is just scratching the surface with some of these things. So you know that better than I do. So my suggestion would be, in 40 minutes, I want you to cover effectively as you can. That is what I'd like to ask of you. As effective, yeah. So in 40 minutes, do what you can. Then of course there'll be time for Q&A, and then obviously people will have more questions. I don't plan on taking up more than 10 minutes. I'm just going to do a quick introductory sort of, I'm going to introduce myself, I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to talk about the importance of streamlining the before, during, and after experience, right from the scheduling to the documentation, all the way through to the billing. And then I'll talk about how small mistakes can lead to, can essentially, like we said here, can cripple your cash flow. And then I'll say, I'm so glad that we have Patsy on the call. Patsy is going to reveal several ideas. Even if you walk away from this training with, 2 or 3, tips on how you can improve your documentation, you will have, sort of gotten the maximum value out of your time and investment in this program. And then in the end, I'm going to say, if anyone has any questions, you can contact Patsy directly. And then of course, they can do that, or they can contact us and we can put them in touch with you. That, that doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I mean, does all of that sound okay? Are you comfortable with everything I said? Yeah. Yeah, I want us to do, a lot of webinars together. And since this is the first webinar, I'm just doing my level best to make sure we have no sudden surprises, So yeah, but the page layout looks clean, looks professional. You have no problems with it, right? Okay, I will do my job after we get off the phone, and I will start promoting it, getting signups for it, and we'll go from there. So that's number one. Number two, Patsy, yeah. So if you have, if you have about 20-30 minutes, I can go into InTouch EMR and ask you a few questions about our flow sheet, because I wanted to get into our flow sheet. And last time you gave me some, great advice about the subjective portion and the elements that were required in your opinion. Since we spoke, did you get a chance to log in and play with the system, or you've been busy?